Alright, so now let's go ahead and move on to unboxing the 15 Pro in the black titanium color. Now this is the max variant, just like the silver one we'll unbox next. Both of them are in the max version. And the max version is going to technically retail for $100 more because the max only comes in 256 gigabyte in storage, while the normal one does come in 128. So if you upgrade it to 256, it's $100 more, and then the max is $100 more than that. And here, just first impressions holding it, it feels so much better to hold than the 14 Pro Max. They looked really good, but actually holding it, it was just a little bit too much. It's still flat on the sides here, but these rounded edges help a ton with holding this phone, especially when it's this size right here. It just feels that much more comfortable in the hand here, just kind of holding it. And yeah, I really like that. If you like the bigger devices, you're gonna be pleasantly surprised of how much better it feels to hold this. If you like the normal small devices, it still also feels much better to hold those as well. So yeah, I didn't really react there to this color, and that's because it's exactly what I was expecting. It's not quite different enough to last year's. I mean, it's very, very similar. There's a difference, but it's very, very slight. I will tell you that the camera ring this time around looks so much better, or the whole camera module, just a little bit more refined than last year's. They've been doing that every year, and it does look a little bit better. They're getting better at kind of incorporating it and making it look, if you look back at like the 11 Pro or the 11 or something like that, they looked so bad in comparison to this. Now they look like fake toys. Now they definitely look really good, but honestly here, they look like kind of basically the same phone. Unless you think you notice something different here on the back, it's almost a little bit lighter here. So if you've been wanting a black phone, Apple is still not gonna make it for you. They are set on having this kind of great tint to it, which looks really good, and I really like it. I've just personally gotten tired of it because I've had it for like 3 years. But yeah, the important thing here is the titanium. Wow, this one I can tell you already, if you don't want smudges on the side, do not get the black titanium. I'm already also seeing the little ring around the sleep wake. You might notice it there, but it took a little bit more to get it to appear on the blue and also on the titanium. I really wasn't able to get it on the natural titanium, but here, look at that. That would just frustrate me actually. Kind of makes it look a little cheaper than it is. Look at that. That happened real quick. I barely grabbed the phone. That's wild. Look at that. And it's basically whenever you smudge up the sides and then the sleep and wake button, because then there's like a slight difference in the color between the two. I'm guessing over time, everything's gonna just kind of get darker and wear. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how these colors actually wear over the next year, because it is a new material for Apple on the phones. Maybe it doesn't work so hot. I don't know. But yeah, definitely there. I still prefer the way they feel, and that's the most important thing for me, is that it feels really nice and cold to the touch. But let's go ahead here and pull off the screen protector, or just the film here, and boot this up. There you can see kind of how that kind of size fits in my hand. It's just enough for me to be able to use it very well, but I find it too uncomfortable to use a max model in day to day. I've never been one to applaud Apple for putting features in the max model that you don't get on the smaller version, and that's not something that I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna upgrade to the bigger one just because they put a 5x zoom on this, and I don't really care. I'll just wait for it to come to the normal one. It doesn't seem like it'd be much of a benefit anyway for day-to-day photography, but we'll kind of see in the tests and stuff. Like, definitely, please don't get the max model if you want the 5x zoom. You're better off having the versatility and the use of a smaller phone that you're not going to drop and that you actually want to use day to day than having a large kind of tablet in your pocket. And yeah, I'm guessing that the 5x zoom is this one, because this one I can actually see something different inside the lenses than the other two. I don't know if you can too. Right there, you see that reflection? That has to be the 5x zoom. I'm not sure, but I think it is. All right, so here's the screen on there. You can see the bezels. Let's go ahead and compare the bezels to last year's 14 Pro Max. And you can kind of see the size, basically exactly the same, not much changes. The real difference here is really those curved edges and the fact that the bezels are gonna be a little bit smaller. And all that's gonna add up to kind of making the phone feel just a little bit more easy to hold. So there we go, they're both on. It's not as noticeable, I don't think, in the max models as it is on the smaller models, actually. Like, I can definitely see it. There's definitely more black around last year's version than this year's. But yeah, a welcome change. Not too drastic. I don't think anyone would immediately notice unless they started comparing side by side. It definitely does make the phone look cleaner, and it makes it look like it has a larger display. That same effect is also felt in the 6.1 inch version. So let's go ahead here and actually I'll take you through the setup of this phone just so that we can do one of these devices to show the setup in the OS here. So let's go ahead. They did add this new thing where you can actually choose the appearance of the size of the icons, which is interesting. We'll keep it at normal. We'll just set it up, connect to Wi-Fi here. Let me go ahead and update later here and just continue. Set up for myself, Face ID, set up later, 0000. There we go. I should have done 4 zeros instead of 6 zeros. This is too hard of a passcode to crack now. Don't transfer anything. Oh yeah, forgot, don't have one. Set up later, don't use. Agree, continue, not now, disable. Set up later, set up later, set up later, don't share. Here you can choose light or dark display. We'll keep it on light for now so that it's easier to see here on camera. Silent mode. There we go. So let's go ahead and actually check out this action button here. So it actually straight up says customize the action button. It starts off on silent mode. We have focus, camera, flashlight, voice memo, magnifier, shortcuts, accessibility, or no action. That's interesting. Let's go ahead and put it on flashlight to see that, and then swipe up. Nice. Definitely when you're using it, actually, you do notice the bezels, and it looks absolutely fantastic here with kind of the appearance of a larger screen. Really dig it. And the phone does kind of have this feeling that it's somehow smaller. I don't know, it's hard to explain. Let's go into the camera real quick, and let me see the 5x, see how much it zooms in. Okay. That is pretty far in. It feels really nice to hold. Wow, in comparison to last year's, this is a nice feeling, especially on this larger device. I almost got this, but I did not let it sway me. I had to stick to something that was comfortable to hold. So now here, let's take a closer look here. Again, let me smudge it up so that we can really see this here. Oh, you can, wow, look, you saw that in real time right there. Wow, that's interesting. The buttons are basically highlighted at that point. And yeah, so this is the action button right here. So if we click it, I guess I have to hold it. Yep, and there you go. So hold it, and you kind of feel the vibration on and off. That's really nice. Let's see what appears here in the front. Okay, so at the top it says flashlight on, flashlight off. Do I tap here? Can I toggle it? Yeah, I can. That's cool. All right, now let's go ahead and change it to camera. So you can change it to be selfie, photo, video, portrait, portrait, selfie. That's kind of cool, actually. So let's go ahead and do, so it's like, oh, right, film me real quick. Here it is. So I'll tap and hold. And it does not start recording, but I can then tap the volume button and start recording. Nice. Can I tap the same button? You can tap the same button if you want, actually. Yeah, so that's really good. Yeah, that's nice. I like that a lot. Action button, definitely a good feature on here. All right, so here we have both of them again, 15 Pro Max, 14 Pro Max. There you go, you can see the bezels or not see the bezels. I should put a screen protector just so that we can compare it exactly, because the screen protector makes it seem like the bezels on this are actually smaller. Let me just do that real quick anyway. Alrighty, so now we kind of have more of a fair comparison here between the two. Just forget about the little bubbles you might notice, but the bezels definitely noticeable. Look at that. I mean, come on. This feels like a proper device to hold. Man, this is gonna be the thing I'm gonna keep mentioning on every video. Real quick, if you wanna see this color in a clear case, here we have Apple's clear case there. So you can see, definitely worth noting, just like the blue phone here, it is gonna attract quite a bit of smudges in a case just because of the darker color. So there you go. There is the black and the blue. And of course, smudges are gonna be noticeable in clear cases, but that's just so you get an idea there. Black with the clear case and white. I'm just not a fan of the clear cases on the darker colors, but if you like that, I also definitely like the contrast with the white ring. And we'll make a proper video on this a little bit later. So here's all the colors we got so far, these two to compare, the titanium, and then the Pro Max. So there you can kind of just see general overview. These are all the 15s right here so far. I mean, these are all the 15s right here so far. And there you can kind of see the color, see what you like more. Natural titanium, black, or blue? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And also, if you think it's worth getting the Max just for the 5x zoom and to sacrifice on the portability and kind of ease of use of holding a smaller phone. Right there you can see the difference. It is quite a difference. Now real quick, what's in the box? USB-C to USB-C. You've probably heard the headlines and everything already. Nothing else here, just an Apple sticker, white, nothing special. The USB-C cable is braided. I don't want to tell you that one out because I already pulled mine out here. And it does feel really nice. It's a really nice cable. It's short, but super nice cable. You can use it to charge 2 iPhones at the same time. And of course, you use that cable to charge your tablets, everything that you have basically charges with that now. So that's good that this phone charges with it as well. And let's see here real quick how it actually looks in person here. So slightly different angle here. So you can see the black titanium edges there. Maybe you'll notice the smudges, maybe you won't. It definitely feels really, really good in the hand. I will say that. Everything just feels very cohesive. The materials feel nice and matted out. Here it is while talking. Now, of course, keep in mind again that this is the Max variant, so it's gonna look a little bit bigger while I'm holding it. I don't know if it looks good or bad here. Maybe too big for my hands, I'm not sure. So that's how the black titanium looks right there. Do you like it? Do you see any of the smudges from that distance? I don't think you would. Looks good. Hey, I think I'm just being a little bit of a bummer on this color. It's a fantastic color. It was literally my favorite color for a couple of years. If you haven't had a black phone, great choice. If you have had a black phone, definitely try something else and change it up a bit for now. Then here while texting, very classy, of course, very toned down. You can't tell if it's this year's, last year's model. I mean, unless you look at the edges and notice that it's titanium, you're really not gonna know at all. I gotta say, the fact that it's easier to hold really helps with how big this phone is. If you're getting this, you're definitely gonna really like that. Yeah, overall, black, can't go wrong with it, truly. You want it to be classy, you want it to match a ton of different cases. It's a great choice. And yeah, that pretty much sums it up. That is the black titanium 15 Pro. Really nice color, classy, understated. Overall, fantastic choice if you really just want a black phone. It's not quite black, but overall looks really nice. And if you want the Max variant, then it's gonna be nicer to hold than all of the previous year's Max variants, which is a great thing to see. Thanks for watching this video, and make sure to check out all the color comparisons and other videos that I'll be uploading very soon. I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.